made the sacrifice and I got the internet installed at $28,500 because I wanted her to do her classes without interruption, without being disconnected. So I provided every single material for her to have her class, right? And they are going to kick my child out of school because of a teacher's incompetence. They need to be held responsible. My child is 3 years old. She's brilliant.
Right now you know we unstoppable. Unstoppable, that mean them can't stop ya. Unstoppable, now we are trained.
So obviously due to COVID, online classes is the way right now. But is it working for everyone? No. We've seen videos, previous videos of teachers complaining. We've seen videos of parents complaining. And now in today's video, this is a mother who is having some serious issues as far as the method in which her child is learning. She even got as far as contacting the principal, and the response that she got, she never expected. This mother is saying the teacher incompetent. Make we jump in and take a listen.
Good day, everybody. I'm having a serious issue and I need everyone who has a social media platform to help me with this situation and help my child with this situation. I have a 3-year-old daughter who up until last week, well, week before last, was enrolled in Black River Preparatory School in St. Elizabeth. Before she started school, she knew a lot of stuff. She was writing her name, spelling it, she knew the days of the week, she knew colors, she was doing her 2 timetable. Well, I was teaching her, she don't know it properly yet. But yes, I was teaching her, she know her vowels, sight words, you name it, she knew it. Ariel is a very brilliant child. She started school in September. And the very first day of school, the teacher started doing foolishness. She took the book like this. And this is how she was writing down on the book. I said to the teacher, personally, I did not message her in the group or on the Zoom class. I said, I bring it to her attention. I called her after class. And I said to the teacher, I said, Miss, I think you should invest in a whiteboard seeing that the children, it is very difficult for you and the students to learn from the book. Because there's no way you can teach from a book. Writing and all these things. I said to her, Miss, you need to write on the line because just like how you're writing down like that, that's how my child is writing. And she was writing on the line before. Alright. She turned to me and she said to me that there's a politics poster at her gate and she was going to use that to paint it over and make a board, a blackboard. Paint it black and to make a blackboard. But they destroyed it. But she's going to source one the following Saturday. That is you would say the first week in, she said she was going to get one this Saturday. That's the 12th of September. Anyways, fast forward to the second week. She went to the school and that issue was resolved where the blackboard was concerned. But then there was this wrong spelling, not constructing sentence properly, giving her maths problem like take away 7 from 1. What kind of maths problem that from a 3-year-old? Alright. It went on from that to she was giving her Spanish. The very first day of school she get her Spanish, you know. The color in a Spanish, days of the week in a Spanish, you name it. Introduce themselves, say thank you, good morning, good evening. I said to the teacher, I said, Miss Taylor, I think you should ensure that the younger ones, as in my child, ensure that she masters English first before you move on to Spanish. Yes, my daughter know how to say the days of the week, but can you write them down on pieces of paper and put them down and say, go and pick up January or go and pick up August, and she can confidently go and pick them up and identify that is it. That is what I said to the teacher. Respectfully. Miss, I understand, but this and excuse after excuse, because whenever I raise an issue, it is a problem. Anyways, she went on, she started to teach her about Africa heritage, things that they eat in Africa, things that they wear in Africa, what type of house they live in Africa. She went on to Jamaica, how many parishes in Jamaica, the capitals of Jamaica, the capital of the parish is in Jamaica. She was teaching about how a non-Jamaican can gain citizenship in Jamaica. I'm like, Miss Taylor, that is not for Ariel, not yet. Maybe when she's in K3, Miss, dismiss that because I don't know nothing. She's a professional, she's certified, she knows everything. It got worse and worse every single week. The teacher, you're supposed to drop off the book at the school to get the mark at the end of the week. And my partner took the book to the school to get it marked because I had some business to take care in the town. So while I was doing that, he took the book to the school. When class the next morning took up the book, the child look at the book, start to cry and fuss up herself. Mommy, teacher mark up my book whole day. Nothing from the child. I messaged the teacher and I said to her, I said, Miss Taylor, why did you mark up a real book like that? Oh, I made the necessary corrections. I said, Miss Taylor, there was no correction needed to be made. And yes, you have one 2 letter where she couldn't write better. Where say, alright, then you want to correct it. But why reading up the baby book? She's 3 years old. It's a learning process, and I think she is writing extremely well for her age. If you see that she need to write a letter better, tell her to write E's. Tell her to write D's on a different page. You do not write up their book because you're discouraging them at such a tender age. Alright, the problem continued. Fast forward to the week, the 14th. We was in the Zoom class. I noticed from that week she wasn't from home. Monday, Tuesday, I compromised. Wednesday, she gave them a maths problem. From the shared screen. I said to her, she's 3 years old. She absolutely cannot learn from the screen. They are going to send us in the group. The principal is going to send the teachers private message, and the teachers forward it in the group that they should do their individual work. Parents must not do their work. I agree with that because my child, I want her to learn, and it makes no sense I do her work for her. She's not going to learn. She do her work. She's capable of doing her work, and even though the teacher is giving her work that is not for her yet, she's not on that level yet. She complete every single task. If she's not on Zoom when she's doing it, and she's doing it off Zoom, I make sure I record it and send it, because you know why? The teacher is like she cannot come to terms with the fact that Ariel is capable of doing her work and doing it so well. Alright. That day, October 14, won the Zoom class, and she gave them a maths problem. And based on the maths problem, fast forward back to the day before when she gave them the maths problem about take away 7 from 1. I said to the teacher, I said, Miss, that's not sound right. That the maths formula enough for them. Here the teacher to me know. You know, I was saying the same thing to my sister. I said, but to me, I said, but well, I don't want to do this, I know she make her lesson plan what she mean by she say to her sister. I didn't say that to her, but I said that to myself. Anyways, I said to the teacher, I said, Miss Taylor, I'm going to put plus. Say 7, 1 plus 7 equals 8. And that's what I did. I completed the work. Alright. That day, she gave her another maths problem. You're supposed to explain it to them. She's going to tell them, oh, you must do this. I said, Miss Taylor. I said, I messaged her privately. We're still on Zoom. I messaged her privately and I said, Miss Taylor, I already told you that you cannot teach Ariel from a computer screen. Worse, a maths problem. What about the blackboard, miss? She took up the phone. I'm on Zoom. She take up the phone. She read the message. She look for me, kiss her teeth and put down the phone. At that point, I was beyond upset. Remember, you know, me already have continued issue with her, you know. If she send a paragraph, I have to rewrite the paragraph. The teacher is incompetent. At this point, it was a mistake anymore. Yes, you're allowed to make 1-2 mistakes, but it is impossible for you, a teacher, to be teaching my child wrong things every single day. I invest time and effort in teaching my child. I take pride in how I teach her, and I refuse as a parent for you, the teacher, to undo everything that I have done. I said to the teacher, you cannot teach her from the screen. Based on how she behaved at that point, I contacted the principal, who is the head of the institution. I messaged her, told her about the issue. I sent evidence. I did not just have claims, empty claims. I sent evidence of the teacher continued incompetence. Like I said at this point, it is incompetence. Alright. Thinking now that the principal is going to handle it, adjust the situation and handle it properly. The principal texts me the night about 9:30. She read the message the moment I send them, you know. I will be quiet. She's going to have a discussion with the teacher and make her decision tomorrow. Fine. In the process, Thursday, in the process of her doing the work that the teacher gave, because they got a lot of work to do over the Heroes Weekend. And I got the message from the principal. She's going to tell me that she regrets that I'm having a continued issue with the teacher. But she is advising me to withdraw my child from the school. And if I desire to withdraw her from school, half of the school fee will be refunded. Big old principal, a situation that is so simple. I was shocked. I am distraught at that point because I'm like, a situation that is so simple. I didn't expect that from the principal. The principal is the head of the institution. She's responsible for the students and the teacher. And a situation that is so simple. Miss Taylor, you need to get a whiteboard. If you're teaching from home, you need to get the necessary materials so you can deliver the work properly. The only job the teacher is doing is providing the information. I am the one that is teaching her. So provide me with the correct information. If you're going to give her a maths problem, you need to have the proper material to teach her the maths problem on. You cannot teach a 3-year-old on a computer screen. You cannot even teach me on a computer screen. Alright. That was the message. I responded to the message by saying to her that I will take it into consideration until I contact someone from ministry. She didn't respond. I did contact ministry. They said I should send a written email, and I did so. I haven't heard back from them as yet. And so you have Tuesday, she was supposed to do a diagnostic test right after Heroes Weekend break. She did not get a Zoom code. Bear in mind, you know, the principal sending threat to parents that if they don't pay the school fee by after the Heroes Weekend, they won't be allowed in class. School fee need to be paid in full, and my child's school fee has been paid in full from August. I paid $32,000 for her school fee in full. I paid insurance, I bought her tie. I paid $10,500 for 3 uniforms at the school because they're the one that makes the uniform. Right? I spent all those money. I spent $12,600 on her books. I was having issue with the wife with internet because the data was going so far. I made the sacrifice and I got the internet installed at $28,500 because I wanted her to do her classes without interruption, without being disconnected. So I provided every single material for her to have her class. Right? And they are going to kick my child out of school because of a teacher's incompetence. They need to be held responsible. My child is 3 years old. She's brilliant. She is brilliant. They should be begging me to keep my child in their institution. What am I supposed to do now? My child should be in class right now. She's the first one that logs into class every morning. The teacher even commend me on few occasions. Mommy, I must commend you. You're the first one always logging in the morning. Right? And they are going to kick my child out of school because of a teacher's incompetence. They need to be held responsible. My child is 3 years old. She's brilliant. She is brilliant. They should be begging me to keep my child in their institution.
Now after watching this video, what do you have to say? Do you think the principal could have handled it better? Yes, of course, my opinion. Do you think the parent is a little bit too pushy? No. In my opinion, more parents needs to be that hands-on as this mother is. You understand? If more parents would be more hands-on, then some teachers would not have the capability to slack off as much as they do. Because to be honest, some of these teachers, nah put out the effort. Them a say, cha, it's online. Who no come on, who want to turn off them camera and me no see if them dead or not dead. I saw it go. And I'm not bashing every teacher, but it's something that I personally have seen happen. Right? Now viewers, talk to me down in the comment section. Let me hear what you have to say pertaining to this one. Alright? This has been another one from Unstoppable TV. Like, share, comment, and definitely, if this is your first time here and you have not yet hit the subscribe button, please consider hitting the subscribe button now and turn on all notifications. So once you upload a video, you will get notified. No matter what, don't make nobody stop you. I'm unstoppable, and I'm out.
Right now, you know we unstoppable.